You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot. We got a few things to talk about. So we're gonna go and jump right on into it. Lil Durk. Shit, everybody know by now. The Chicago rapper has been picked up, and he got arrested in Florida. That's crazy. You know, that's where we at right now. Man got picked up down the road. But you know, got picked up, murder for hire charges, got picked up by the FBI. Motherfucking FBI. Shit. This nigga getting arrested by agents, not police officers, agents. You know, and hey, got a little clip right here, TMZ. Give you some of these more of these details. We're gonna come back with some more details, but check this out real fast.
Friday in federal court in Miami, Florida. As we reported Thursday, the feds busted 5 OTF members in connection to the August 2022 shooting in Los Angeles that killed Wanda Ramos' cousin. All have been charged in a federal indictment with conspiracy to commit murder for hire. The feds say the crime was committed in retaliation for rapper King Von's death in Atlanta 4 years ago. Lil Durk has been arrested in Florida for murder for hire. TMZ broke the story. Several members of the Chicago-based OTF group,
you know,
to which Durk
you
has
letting that
ties,
play
were
because
charged Thursday
they
with
said
slaying of rapper Quando
not me.
Rondo's cousin. Durk
I'm
was
just
taken into
reporting on
custody
this.
by U.S. Marshals and booked into
But,
the Broward
you know,
County Jail
okay,
on
so
Thursday night. Authorities have yet to release details
2020,
of his arrest. However, Durk's
King
lawyers,
Von
Brian Bieber and Alec Guyetta, confirmed the hip
got
hop
killed
star
in
was
Atlanta.
arrested by marshals, adding that he'll have his
Now this shit crazy because I didn't even know that this happened in 2022. Like I don't remember this. I don't remember hearing about this killing in Los Angeles that involved Quando Rondo cousin. And I think they say Quando Rondo was in the car. But you know, I'm assuming this is a document from Lil Durk's. Is this Durk's lawyers? Because it's DLG attorney at law. Like this ain't the agent. This ain't the FBI. So like it gotta be is this legal team?
This must be the prosecutor office.
But the crime happened in Los Angeles, so that's who's gonna be prosecuting this. And this says Chicago. I was wondering, like it says attorney at law, like so that's a law firm. I don't know if it's his legal group or not. But, you know, I think this is for immediate release. Statement regarding the indictment. I don't know. I'm thinking this may be Lil Durk's legal team, but I'm not sure. But, you know, statement regarding the indictment of Durk Banks, a.k.a. Lil Durk. It's crazy this man's real name is Durk. Like, I did not know that. We have learned that Durk Banks, also known as Lil Durk, has been formally indicted in connection with a murder for hire plot in the Central District of California. The conduct alleged in this indictment mirrors the pattern of violent activity that we have seen repeatedly from Lil Durk and members of his. Well, this can't be his legal team. And members of his organization, only the family, aka OTF. This includes the 2019 shooting in Atlanta, the 2020 murder for hire of Carlton Weekly, known as FBG Duck, and now the 2022 murder for hire of Taekwon Bowman. The indictment's revelations underscore a troubling and long-lasting pattern despite repeated warnings and numerous violent incidents. Record labels Alamo Records, Sony Music Entertainment Inc., Empire Distribution Inc., and Universal Music Group Records Incorporate DBA Interscope Records chose to fuel, finance, and develop brands with Lil Durk, OTF, and King Von undeterred by overwhelming evidence of violent criminal activity. So they saying, hey man, y'all. Oh no, see, this is FBG Duck's estate issued statement about Lil Durk. So this FBG Duck people. The federal indictment alleges that credit cards associated with OTF and private jets were used to help coordinate the murder of TB, underscoring the extensive resources funneled through the OTF record label to fuel these violent acts. This highlights a significant failing by the record labels, which have knowingly emboldened and benefited from this conduct, opting to look the other way in favor of profit. Mm-hmm. See, this indictment brings us one step closer for justice for all those affected by the violent action perpetrated by OTF, Lil Durk, and his co-conspirators. Man, these, like, y'all took private jets and used credit cards to go commit a murder. That's like taking your ID with you or some shit. That's like going to go commit a crime and you got your identification on you. Like, that's even worse, because like, that only matters if you dropped it. But like, y'all, like, this is a paper trail. Like, y'all should have just drove a car. Man, I ain't driving all the way to no motherfucking California. He gotta put us on a plane. He like, alright, shit. Like, what the fuck? And then it ain't like y'all didn't go get no prepaid shit with a bogus name, bogus. No, y'all use credit cards that can be traced back to y'all. Credit cards associated with OTF and private jets. Like, how y'all supposed to be gangsters and shit, and y'all doing all this amateur bullshit? Like, any person with common sense wouldn't fucking do that. I'm nowhere near a fucking gangster or a street dude. But if I was going to commit a crime, why would I use credit cards and shit? Shit that they can trace. You supposed to be using nothing but cash. That's like when stupid motherfuckers do a murder for hire cake thing and they wire money to somebody.
Even colonizer Vlad agree with you.
Like, Vlad said nobody would do this. It would be so much evidence that they're guaranteeing prison. Like, what the fuck? Then, okay, you got one dude wearing a wire ever since motherfucking, what was it, ever since King Von died, or was it ever since this happened? I think it was ever since, the actual thing he's in jail for now, this guy, who the fuck is this dude? He got a receding hairline. You know he did. Look at him. Shit, I just be telling, bro. Shit. I ain't going back to jail. That's how he look right now. And that wet ass bottom lip. What the fuck? This dude. What's his name? OTF Jam. What the fuck? That's the wrong motherfucking name, because that's exactly what he did. Jammed everybody up. Yep. OTF Jam. He got a perfect name. He gonna jam your ass up every time. Now they in a jam, alright. I bet that nigga won't be there. OTF Jam may have wore a wire in the case involving Durk and others. He reportedly served a 12-year sentence in prison and came home and then got booked. Hell yeah, he just did 12 years. Now they saying I gotta go back. Shit.
But shit, can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even?
No, I ain't gotta get into all that, but bro made sure he made a way for me.
Give him 50, he ain't gotta ask again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta ask shit, bro. He said he gave you 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fact.
But it said he allegedly wore wire. So did he really do it? Because when you, I mean, they haven't said anything about that. They ain't say nothing about that in this statement. Look at that, him with the hat on.
You gotta keep the hat on.
I mean, see the hairline.
Flexing that money.
It'd be your homie though. Federal nightmare.
I don't even ask when it come to cash, they catching blasters. Jam, get out that jam, I give him 50 and gotta ask again. He was catching murders way back then, that's when the max was in. I don't drink that red or that green, bring back that.
Man, these niggas crazy, dog. But like, the agent, you know, CNN. Now this was CNN talking about, like, and this is from one of the agents. You know.
So you got something from CNN?
FBI agent Sarah Corcoran. I don't know what the hell her name is. I can't pronounce that last name, but damn it, FBI agent Sarah. Shit. You know, now, according to an affidavit, you know, and other federal court records, the shooting, this shooting come from, like they said, from King Von Dime. You know what I'm saying, in 2020.
Hey, just a quick sidebar. What you think about 50K for 12 years?
He did, so he did them 12 years for him?
Yeah.
For something, for that, for like some OTF shit?
OTF shit. We just gonna assume it was OTF shit.
Oh, so he gave him 50K for doing the 12.
All we know is he got 50K after he got out for doing 12.
I don't know. I don't think that's enough money, nigga. Shit. 50K for 12 years of your life? Hell no, that ain't worth it. Shit, I'd have been hot. Nigga, why? That's probably why he bought a wire if he did, man. Nigga, well, fuck nigga gonna give me $50,000, man. I done got jailed up again, man. Fuck this nigga, man. Hey, they say that nigga Durk don't like to give niggas. They say one nigga asked that nigga for $50. He told that nigga no. Nigga said, nigga asked him for $50. That nigga said no, nigga. Shit. Like Jay-Z said, family member asked him for $4,800. He told him no. He asked for $4,800 like start a business or something. He told him no. What's crazy about that, he said that shit on the internet and nobody really looked at it the way they should. Cause it's like, bro, you got billions of dollars and a bitch asks, your family member asks you for $4,800.
Your blood. You tip more than that.
You tip more. You know how much bullshit you spend on $4,800? You know how, like, this man daily spending is 100 times that, probably. The money he spend on little dumb shit. He probably come on. $4,800 you couldn't get. I don't give a fuck if it was for a business or not. It's $4,800 him, bro. I got $2 billion. I'm worth $2 billion. He breaks $4,800 every 50 seconds, maybe even 30 or 10 or some shit like that. It's like he told that nigga no. Hey man, see? Nah. Look at that. He ain't take care of that man like he was supposed to. You get a man $50,000. Now, okay, let's say, unless he was taking, let's say over them 12 years, he been sending them money the whole time and shit, making sure he good while he was in jail and shit. Okay, and then you hop out, you got 50 bands. Maybe. But I don't know.
Now, we're not saying that it's ever okay to rap. The question is just, is 50K,
oh no, I ain't saying this. So he was okay for him to do that, but I'm saying that could have been some added motivation, like, you know, like it shouldn't be, but hey man, it shouldn't have been, but hey man, he probably like, man, but first of all, like all this shit shouldn't even be happening, bro. Like, okay. Now, okay, we know this over the Quando Wando. This over the killing of King Von. And then, you know, you got Quando. And then, you know, so in retaliation, they killed Quando Rondo cousin. But I think they were trying to kill Quando Rondo was in that car in L.A. Like, he just didn't get hit. But that's who they were trying to kill. But this was retaliation. Now, they saying, you know, authorities say Durk made it known that he would pay a bounty to anyone who killed Rondo, whose real name is Taekwon Bauman. Almost 2 years later, a murder plot quickly came together. On August 18, 2002, Durk's associates learned that Rondo was staying in a Los Angeles hotel. That day, DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, Asa Houston, and a fifth unnamed suspect. Oh no, is that Jam? Is Jam this fifth person that they not mentioning? We don't know. You know, flew from Chicago to San Diego and then drove to Los Angeles. Oh yeah, man, listen. When we use these credit cards and we get on these private jets that record every fucking thing and follow all our movements and leave a paper trail, we gonna get off in motherfucking San Diego. That's what we gonna do. We gonna get off in San Diego. See, if we fly from Chicago to San Diego and not LA, they'll think we just went to San Diego. Then we gonna get a rental car with the same credit cards and shit. And then, see, then we gonna drive with that rental car to Los Angeles. Then we gonna do it. And they ain't gonna know shit. But I think rental cars got tracking devices on them. Like, I don't think you could just get a rental car and never bring it back and they ain't gonna know where the fuck it went. So they probably tracked the rental car like, hey, they drove to Los Angeles. But if all this was wired, then I guess, you know, if the dude wore a wire, then either way they fucked. But okay, let's say this guy didn't wear no wire though. This is their plan. This was their plan because they did it. We know the plan because they actually carried it out. So this was their plan. We're gonna get off in San Diego, drive to Los Angeles. They ain't gonna know shit. Okay. drove from San Diego. They drove to Los Angeles using funds provided by Durk. How they know that? Let's dig a little deeper. Once arriving in Los Angeles, the OTF members met Kayan Grant, who had flown there on a private jet. Grant, a top OTF associate, got the men hotel rooms, purchased them 4 ski masks, and obtained 2 luxury sedans, court records say. Man, how the fuck they know all? They got a lot of fucking detail. Like, they got the 4 ski masks. Like, hell. They probably use cars buying all this shit. You know what I mean? Y'all go in the store and swipe for the motherfucking ski masks. And obtain 2 luxury sedans. Why they always going to kill people in luxury shit? Some shit like a bitch gonna remember a motherfucking Jag. A bitch gonna remember that you pulled off in a Mercedes. Like, like if a bitch commit a crime, if there's anything that the witness is gonna remember is that they drove off in this nice ass car. If you drove off in some bullshit, they wouldn't remember what type of car it was. They'll be like, man, it was a 4-door car. I can't remember. It could have been a Camry or a Toyota. I don't remember. But you would remember a luxury car because you don't see them all the time. If a bitch went and committed a murder in a fucking BMW and somebody saw it, they would remember that. I remember because they drove off in a nice ass BMW. That nigga ugly as fuck.
Said it's gonna be a good one, just wait and see.
Find that dirt block,
Jumped out of bed and I ran outside, feeling so ecstatic, fine. It's the best day ever. When the sun came up and he
I know that shit crazy when somebody you enemies with go down for some shit they tried to do to you, or that they actually did to you, and you ain't had nothing to do with why they got caught for it. Like, his own man wore wire and stuff and all this shit, whatever. Like, they had nothing to do with these niggas getting caught. They just got caught. Like, listen. Then, okay, Grant allegedly gave Jones, Lindsay, and third unnamed suspect, well, they got all these unnamed suspects, guns, including one that had been converted into a fully automatic machine gun. They give them switches. You know what they say? Got to keep them switches, man. The group allegedly followed Rondo and Robinson as they drove a Cadillac Escalade to a Los Angeles marijuana dispensary, at West Hollywood clothing store, and then a gas station across the street from the Beverly Center. I done rode past that. That's a mall. It is. That bitch big too. I ain't been in it, but I rode past it. Houston parked his car behind the station so Jones, Lindsay, and the unarmed defendant could ambush Rondo. They got out and opened fire, killing Robinson, who was standing outside the Escalade, but missing Rondo. The indictment and news stories about the shooting say the suspect then went to an In-N-Out hamburger stand where they discussed payment with Grant. Oh, somebody snitching. Yeah, like, I mean, they talking about allegedly. That, if it ain't him, somebody will, because this is too much information. And this shit happened 2 years ago, and they just not getting arrested for it now. Oh, yeah, somebody told. I mean, I'm guessing Jam done jammed them up. Goddamn, Jam. This nigga, what the fuck type of OTF Jam? What the fuck? That shit sound like a video game or something. Hey, that bitch said they went and discussed payment at an In-N-Out hamburger stand. And then flew home to Chicago from San Diego. And other documents say Wilson allegedly later paid Jones and Lindsay an undisclosed amount. Grant, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, and Houston were arrested Thursday in Chicago. Oh, they was arrested on Thursday. When Lil Durk got arrested yesterday? Day before yesterday?
Day before, yeah.
So that was Friday. Oh man, they got their ass first. Shit. They know they were trying to say he was on his way to try to go out of the country when they got him. At least, I mean, allegedly, I don't know. But maybe he was. If them niggas got arrested on Thursday, he like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Let's hear them hyping up.
Oh, okay. It say after their arrest, Corcoran, I don't know how to pronounce his lady's name, Corcoran, wrote Dirt Book 2 flights. Corcoran is, if that's how you say her name, Corcoran. Oh, maybe it's Corcoran. That's the agent who wrote all this stuff. Corcoran wrote Dirt Book 2 flights from South Florida airports, one to Dubai and one to Switzerland. He then booked a private flight to Italy, but was arrested in Miami before he could board that flight. So he really was finna try to get up out of there. Hey, he probably booked all three. He was trying to be trying to be smart. Like, shit, I'm going like, all of them. If one of them I go good, I gotta just hope they don't catch me coming out with the one I'm coming out. Oh man, listen, murder for hire. I think that's a life sentence. Nah, I don't know. It's probably a life sentence for everybody involved. I don't know. You know, but definitely if these guys tell, they'll get less time, obviously, because like the person who paid for the shit always get more time than the person who actually did it. Because all of this is happening because you paying for it. You're fueling it. You know, it's actually your scheme. A lot of the time when people want somebody dead, they go find somebody to do it. Like the person who did it, he just chilling until somebody come find it. Like, you know, I mean, I'm assuming that's how, I'm guessing that's how they look at it. But like, hey, you know.
Hey, let's let this one play that.
Oh, we're gonna let that play.
Now. Hey, tell
Count this much.
them what's going on, Jim.
Hey, you know what's so crazy though? Motherfucker be sitting up there doing all this, sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do whatever it is I want to do. I can do it. Just buy what I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof.
Bro got out what?
You know that.
How many you did off?
And the year I did it now?
Yeah, that's his last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really was just getting that shit in order, just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
This shit feels so good, man. 2 lawyers, man.
I tell about the building you got?
Everything.
Man, it's closed on the building, man. We ain't fucking around.
You know that we did it.
He talking about so much money.
I got the land with me, tied it on my knee, I got flow lane, so bitch, play with me. Yeah.
Amen. Man, he talking about so much money. Nigga, you got so much money. Alright. $50,000. So much money. That's barely a start. Really. And that depends on what you're trying to do. But it's like the potential penalties for hiring someone to commit a murder are as follows. If the victim is killed during the murder for hire plot, the hirer faces a life sentence. The hirer faces a life sentence. If the victim is injured but not killed, the maximum sentence is 20 years. For a federal murder for hire conviction case, the maximum sentence is life imprisonment or death. This is a federal case, ain't it? Nah. Man, hey man, y'all rap niggas better chill out. I don't know why y'all own this. Like, for what? Like our generation of rappers was gangsters and shit before they started rapping. They didn't try to rap and cause y'all ain't even selling drugs or nothing. Y'all just violent. But it's like they were trying to rap to get it so I don't have to involve myself in that shit no more. Y'all wanna be broke, get the rap money, and not start doing gangster shit. Like, shit weird. And people thinking that shit, man, listen. You gotta know, hey, You know, I mean, Charleston White had something to say about this whole thing. You know, Charleston got something to say. He probably, you know, he happy. But you know, we're gonna see what old Chuck had to say about this. Old Chuck had some words.
Chicago and spread through.
Take it from the top.
This is a real victory. This is a real victory. Now that demonic force, because it is a demonic force, it was a dark force. It was a dark energy that came down from Chicago and spread throughout America. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again. Down goes the drill. Down goes the drill. 12th round knockout. Because it looked like they had got away and they get to ride off into the sunset. So this is a victory for law-abiding black Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like the killing part of it. So
it's a lot of free Durks right now. It's a lot of the free Durk campaign has begun.
Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling. Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling because they blackballed Quando Rondo because he was self-defending himself. They blackballed Lil Tim because he was standing up for a friend. Homie, come on now. Free Lil Durk. Keep him locked up. Don't give him no bond. Send him to a USP because of his record. And then got to think about this. He got to go to California. GDs and BDs ain't got no say-so in California.
Us as black people.
Yeah, this is a real victory. This is a real victory.
I don't know, you talking about Quando Rondo got blackballed. What he did?
We got one more where he says a couple more things.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, it's we.
Well, they say the chicken's coming home to roost. Yeah, y'all turn off the comments. Yeah, that's how you beat the troll. That's how you beat the haters. You don't even let them talk. Silence them. So all they can do is just look. All they can do is just look. Good morning. Say, ain't nobody laughing at Durk like they were laughing at me when I went to jail. Lord, I'm so ain't nobody laughing at Durk. Now it ain't funny. Now your favorite rapper go to jail and look like he got a no bond like me. But that boy got a federal no bond. I bet that nigga asshole and closed up. He got a burp to pass gas. He can't even fart out his ass. I know the feeling. Boy, they get your ass and they put a hole on you. Boy, nigga booty be tight and the motherfucker sitting on that bench. Well, they say, let's make fun of Durk like y'all made fun of me. Especially when y'all thought I got shot. Look like that boy ass in trouble. No wonder he was running to Allah. He might want to convert back to Christianity. The Lord Jesus Christ have mercy and compassion. That motherfucking Allah don't give a damn. He catch you doing wrong, he busting your ass. He gonna hit you across your head. Jesus and the Lord, with that blonde hair, he's way more forgiving than Allah. I walk with Jesus. I fell on my knees and called on the Lord Jesus Christ. Psalm 91, mama say. That Allah Akbar didn't get them motherfuckers out there. What's that motherfucker they had in Cuba? That prison they had in Cuba that they got all the terrorists and put their ass in and gave them no trial. Some of them motherfuckers still in there. Guantanamo Bay is what it's called. They put them boys' ass in Guantanamo Bay. Allah ain't free now, motherfucker. Say, let's make fun of Durk like y'all made fun of boys. He got an album coming out. Won't be no album release party. Oh my goodness. No, them boys mad, the motherfucker. The money gone. Ooh wee. I know my people was a little sick when I was gone. I left the bank card with my mountain. Shout out to Lil Tim. Salute to Lil Tim. The demon slayer. Good God Almighty. Boy, I'm just saying, y'all. Listen, I'm just saying, boys and girls. It's gonna be rough on his ass in California. I bet he going to PC. In California, they gonna try to extort it. One thing we know about California, the Crips and Bloods rule. Boys, he got an album coming out. Won't be no album release party. One thing about it, Assalamu alaikum, they look out for each other. Say, boy, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Boy, I'm riding through Oak Cliff right now. Boy, it's a beautiful. I'm finna ride by where Mo 3 got killed in here in a minute. I like to ride by there and reminisce. I'm finna ride by where they killed Mo 3 in here in a minute. Oh, there we go. Clean that motherfucking glass so we can see better.
That motherfucking glass so we can see better. Hey man, y'all know Chuck, man.
That's stupid.
But like, hey man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I can't get out. Oh man, you don't know who you don't know what to think. Man, I got money and I can't get out of jail. I thought money. The Bible says money answereth all things. I'm telling you, they say the Bible say money answereth all things. Better get your goddamn money, but you better not do nothing bad enough where they put a no hold on your ass. That no hold is a motherfucker. Oh, that motherfucking no hold is a motherfucking motherfucker. Oh, I'm on my way to the bank this morning. I'm feeling jubilee. Say I'm feeling jubilee. I swear to God I am. Oh, I swear to God I'm feeling jubilee. I swear.
Hey man. Hey man. Listen.
The money is gone.
That's one of the worst fucking things. I can't say it's one of the worst fucking things because I ain't never experienced. Hopefully I never do. I want to experience having some money, but I don't never want to experience having money and being in jail. Even then, you can only have up to like $500 or some shit like that in your account. But it's like you got money, can't go nowhere. They ain't give you no bond, no nothing. So none of that shit don't mean nothing no more. Once the motherfuckers put your ass in that cage and throw that DC number on your ass in that motherfucking jumpsuit, that's all that matters. All that other bullshit, you in the same condition as everybody else. Now you ain't no better or worse than nobody else in this building, nigga. You on the same level as everybody else. Only thing is, okay, you may have more money in your account, but you going through everything I'm going through. Maybe even worse because of who you is. But I don't know, Durk. He said, Durk. You say Durk Muslim, so if there's some Muslims in there, I mean, you know. But they put him in protective custody, which is PC. He'll obviously be okay. But shit, man, y'all out here trying to kill motherfuckers, man. Like, I don't get it. They must really believe they gonna get away with this shit. They have to, because it's like, bro, y'all got money, y'all stars, and y'all just throw all that shit away. But I guess they have to keep their image up. I guess if he never did anything that's bad for OTF. But why build that image?
You know, it's a clip out there with where they say Walla was shedding tears on camera.
Yeah, but I saw that clip when it first happened. It's resurfacing now. Shit, he did the same thing. He wasn't crying, but he had the same type of conversation with Young Thug. And then when Thug went to jail, the clip resurfaced. But like he was telling them niggas, like, yeah. He was like, man, like, hey, y'all ain't gotta be this shit. Y'all can, like, And he went to crying and shit. But that's because that nigga was for real about what he was telling them. But it's like, now look, both of them niggas, he would tell that both of them niggas similar shit. Like, and look what both of them at. And Durk came in that bitch with about 50 niggas. And if he old stingy ass nigga, then he probably ain't giving nobody no damn money. They just 50 niggas that's around. And just cause they wanna be around this nigga, like what the fuck the point of being around this nigga if it ain't benefiting me in no type of way? Like, other than I'm an OTF member, like, okay, you could go tell somebody that shit. But all them 50 niggas done dispersed now, nigga. Besides the niggas who in jail, they finna tell. If the one nigga already telling the other motherfucker they gonna fall too, why not? And like, so like all that shit over, nigga. And it's like, I think, look, Durk daddy, like, in prison, I think his daddy got life or some shit like that. So he finna be, like, and it's like you to escape all that shit and then you come right and end up right where you probably would have been if you didn't become a rapper and just, I mean, I'm guessing he was in the streets, but like I was saying before, like, this nigga done been rapping since he was 18. Like, Durk has been around for a long time. It's just that, you know, it took him a while before he became, it took him years to become the Lil Durk he is now. And he probably been like how he is, like the level he been at has been the biggest, one of the big rappers now. He done been at that status probably about 5-6 years. But before that, he been around since 2012. So he probably ain't started blowing up really till like 2018 or some shit like that. 17. And when he grew the dread, shit, when he had a little haircut, nobody was fucking with him like that. But to, like, you know, so it's, I mean, I don't know. Like, with a lot of these dudes, it's like we don't know nothing about their street life before this shit. Like, who was Lil Durk before he was a rapper? Like, what did he do? Like, what, for instance, we can point to Young Jeezy and be like, before he was a rapper, he was really selling drugs and shit. Like, he was an affiliate of BMF. Like, this was before he became a rapper. And while he was a rapper, he still was a little bit he was still affiliated. Like, Big Meech was in the Soul Survivor video.
I'm pretty sure this might apply for Durk too.
But what was his thing before? Like, I'm talking about, because remember, he been on, I mean, like, you've been a signed rapper since 2012 at 18. So what the fuck was prior to 18 that can say that you really done did some shit?
I mean,
how much can you do?
Chicago?
But how much can you do?
I mean, well,
I ain't saying he ain't no street dude, but it's like, we know some niggas around here that been thugging since 12, but we wouldn't say they gangster. We'll just say he just been, you know, out there.
And when did you say that Durk was signed?
2012. His first song was that We Out Here. I remember the video and shit. That shit was on 106 in Park. And he was 18. He 32 now. 14 years ago. Well, I guess 12 though. What? But what's that shit before 2012? That shit might be before that. Let me see. Lil Durk.
say 2013.
Well, 2013. I was close, shit. Man, nigga, for nigga got a lot of shit. Well, I don't know, you got some shit from 2012. I'm still a hill. Life ain't no joke. That came out in 2012. Yeah,
so he would have been about in his early 20s when he really got his first signature. I mean, you know, signing deal.
Like when he really
and
you know,
like, and even that still might not be enough to get a nigga to stop doing the dumb shit. You know, especially when you look at where he's coming from.
Well, especially, I mean, but when I said, like, I mean, at this point, though, like, he could have been stopped with the dumb shit.
And, like...
Okay, he was born in 92. So 2012, he was 20.
He was born in...
92.
92. So, yeah, he would have been about 21 in 2013.
Yeah.
2021. And you could do a lot of dumb shit before you get to your 20s. You probably more likely to do dumb shit when you are young.
Well, see, let me explain more what I mean. Okay, when I'm saying, I'm coming from the standpoint of, I'm not denying that they may be like from the street for real, but it's like, I feel like, in my opinion, and I'm not the only person with this opinion, but just because you in the streets, that shit don't mean you a gangster. Like, it may mean like you a street guy, you may be a thug, but it don't mean you a gangster. Like Big Meech, he a gangster. Now that's an extreme because of how big he was, but that's a great example. Like, you know, like when Big Meech was 17, he was selling big drugs. Like, them niggas before Big Meech them became BMF, as teenagers, they was making a whole lot of money. Like, I'm talking about, they was selling bricks and shit then. Now, they wasn't like, when they became BMF and got older, them niggas was moving 1,500 bricks a year. And not only BMF was all over the country. Like, that nigga, he from Detroit, but BMF was in Atlanta, Florida, California, all over the country. This, like, so that's a very big thing. But let's talk about Big Meech before he became that big. He was a gangster when he was 17. Because they was really selling big dope. At 17, these niggas riding around in Beamers and shit. And I don't have to rap.
But we only know a lot of that because he done continued to blow up with his fame. So we only know.
Well, I knew a lot of this stuff back then because I watched the documentary about them a long time ago, way before the show.
Yes.
So that's how I know about that. But it's like, even with me being from fucking Midway, I know niggas was 17 and 18, them niggas had real money. And they just wasn't running around shooting shit up, doing dumb shit. They was like on some gangster shit. Like, gangsters just don't do stupid shit for no reason. They smart. These niggas just be wild, and then they think that's being a gangster. Like, you look at any gangster throughout history, they all moved in a certain type of way. These niggas, they just wild and just outside. And then this shit is over dumb shit. I wonder what the fuck, them niggas got into it. Like with Quando Rondo, when the whole King Von, he got killed, that shit, they got into a fight. Probably, I can't even remember when it was over. I remember them saying they got into a fight over some dumb shit. And then the one nigga, shit, shot King Von. And so now all this shit done happened. All this shit ain't even over nothing. A lot of these shootings and shit, it be because of something that's so dumb. So it's like y'all doing gangster shit, but it's not over a gangster reason. Ain't nobody, y'all ain't in the streets no more. Y'all, it ain't like y'all really running some drug organization with this OTF or all this shit. Y'all just a rap, y'all a group of niggas in this rap shit, but they gonna clarify y'all as this shit because y'all working together to commit these crimes, but they not really crimes of profit.
But I gotta give you a little pushback. Because we might be doing a little too much assuming. Because we don't really know what's going on in these people's lives. Because there are some who don't ever leave the bullshit behind, and they get the fame, they get the contracts, the record sign and all that, and then they'll still keep doing the dumb shit. Because you look at niggas like Pee Wee Longway, arrested with over $200 million worth of drugs.
But he also that shit is also. I want to go in more detail about that because he's connected with a whole bunch of other shit, and that you know what that could be. I don't know, but what that could be is him. One, like sometimes, oh no, not sometimes. A lot of times when somebody go to jail, say you somebody, and you the person they want. You the person that you the big fish. But they'll take everybody to jail who call your phone to get you. Because Pee Wee Longway got arrested with a whole bunch of other people. And when I saw that, I was like, it looked bad because of the way they putting it, but he could just be, because he smoked weed and probably do all any other type of drugs. And the person he calling just to go buy drugs for his personal use, but they got money, so they buying it in quantities. As like, if I got money and I smoke weed, I ain't finna try to go buy no ounce. I may buy 4-5 pounds of weed, so I ain't gotta call this nigga again. Cause I gotta go on the road, I gotta do all this. So they like, you know what I'm saying? So you could be somebody with personal use, but you got money. So, but you buying quantities that a person would be buying to sell, but I got money, so I buy 2-3 pounds of weed to smoke. But like, I done seen so many cases where this guy at the top, they want him, so everybody who call his phone, they take all of them to jail too. And they'll bunch all into the conspiracy thing. But in that regard, Pee Wee Longway ain't as a big as fucking rapper as fucking Lil Durk. He may need to still do some dumb shit to keep his shit right. But when you say keep doing the dumb shit, what you mean by dumb shit? What's your version? What's your dumb shit when you say that?
I mean, just anything that's dumb. I mean, shit, we could just say crashing out because like we're crossing many different genres and subjects right now.
I'm on the gangster subject.
So even with that one, like that could be something that we could come back to and have an even deeper conversation because there is something like being a gangster is like it's almost many different ways that many people interpret it. Some will say that you got to be in a gang to be a gangster, and you're not. And then some will say it's just it's how you carry yourself, it's your mindset. Some people say it's your track record. You can not even be trying to be one, but they'll say, hey, that nigga gangster right there, like how that nigga, whoop. So like, that's a pretty broad subject, but I will agree that these young niggas nowadays, they crash out and they don't think a lot.
Yeah, they don't. They crash out.
And with Young Durk, he come from Chicago, like remember like what was Chief Keef like 13? When he did the 300 song that got him big and was on the Breakfast Club, nigga was like 13, and that nigga was, and at 13 he was a demon to like out there, Like I haven't really heard nothing too much that it never came out that kind of disproved this nigga as being a little wild ass jit, but like at 13, so
but that's just like when they talk about 21. King Von. King Von had done murdered several people.
Exactly.
But I don't think just because you murdered several people that make you a gangster. You just a murderous mother. You just a murderer. You a serial killer.
And that goes back to what I was saying before. Like we may have to come back to this subject because
that'd be my whole thing.
Too, because it's just different. different ways niggas gonna look at it, and it's almost like if you can just offend it, you can say it that you that, you know. Hey,
Because if that's the case, if we want to say just murdering people make you a gangster, well then shit, I guess goddamn Ted Bundy a damn gangster. And Jeffrey Dahmer, like all these serial killers throughout history. See, we just don't be looking at these niggas as serial killers because they in the street. But if you in the street and you ain't really hustling, you just robbing and stealing, like you a thug for sure. Like if they all want to say they thugs, hell yeah. Cause thugs usually thugs work for gangsters. The gangster gets the thugs to handle his you know, he sent his thugs at you. But I guess kinda in this situation he kinda is the gangster because he the one with all the money and shit, and you calling the shots. But then he say he not. I remember when he had a song where he said they think because I'm the money, I got the money that I'm the leader. He done said that shit before. But it's like all your money come from rap music. All your money is legal money. Like these niggas literally get a good job and then start offing niggas and now you a gangster. Like y'all got legal money. Gangsters don't get legal money. They may use legal money as a front for the illegal money. Even with Young Thug case, and I've been watching some of his case. They ain't brought up no drug deals, no money being made, no drugs being sold, no nothing. It's all about who killed this person. Like if you took away the OTF and you took away the rap and all that shit, it'll just be regular murder cases. But because of all this other shit coming with it, and then y'all like, oh, we OTF, or we YSL, or we this, and y'all working together, then okay, we gonna slap y'all with these, even though y'all not even selling drugs and shit. We gonna, I mean, by definition, they are doing this. That's why the whole RICO thing account. Now we can really, that's why the whole RICO thing got put in place, because now we can hit y'all with a RICO case and really throw the book at you. It's just something as simple as it could be a group of dudes selling drugs together. But as soon as them group of dudes say, get themselves a name, now it's a whole nother story.
Yeah, now y'all organized.
Yeah, now y'all organized. Even if you really not. That's just like them niggas in washing notes, like when in the early 2000s, with all that shit with washing notes, with them red flags and shit, them niggas was catching cases like that because y'all all done, even like we know y'all all friends and y'all kind of sell drugs together, but we know y'all not an organization. We know y'all, we know that, but but no, they gonna say, oh no, all of them got red flags, y'all doing all this shit together. Like, okay, so we gonna say y'all organized, but we know they not. Clearly these niggas not organized. Clearly OTF is not organized. They sent niggas on a private jet and a plane and used credit cards to go commit a murder. Well, how organized is that?
That's organized. It's just, it wasn't smart.
What I'm saying is, organized mean that you got your shit together.
No, it don't mean that you got your shit together. That just mean that you organized.
I mean, shit, if you not organized.
Like, nah, like.
I mean, we get from the criminal definition. Like, I mean, yeah, the criminal definition, they are organized. Because y'all, it's like a little structure to this because, allegedly, it's a little structure to this because you got this guy at the top telling these guys what to do. And they out there doing it. And he paying them to do it. So, yeah. Well, I guess they are organized. They just not smart. Yes. But I guess usually when organized crime comes some intellect most of the time. Cause a real criminal organization wouldn't have done no dumb shit like this. Like, do you see the mob doing some stupid like shit like this if they was gonna go murder somebody?
Whether the outcome is a success or a failure, that doesn't mean that they weren't still in that realm. Like they were still in that game.
Yeah, I'm saying, like they are.
It was definitely dumb.
They are organized. They just dumb. So okay, I was wrong for saying they're not organized because definite law wise, in the definition wise, y'all organized, but y'all damn sure not smart.
And from what we hear from some of this leak stuff, it said that Durk was saying to don't get no flights under my, like under no cars with my name. So it seemed like he was at the very least trying to deal with it. But even putting that on a text is dumb. But them doing that is even more dumb. Them still getting the
they still use credit cards associated with OTF. It might not have been your name, but it's OTF.
Yeah, it was still dumb.
And then y'all sending text messages and shit like, bro, I'm not even this street guy. Y'all should at least did FaceTime. Watching that YSL trial, the damn prosecutor done said so many times, all the FaceTime calls we don't know what they said on those calls. We just know they were made. That you can't trace a FaceTime call. Like that nigga Money Man said, only FaceTime I do not text. Like, but see, he a whole nother conversation because he be moving like a gangster. Like, he rap about a lot of shit, but you see him going to jail.
We're gonna have to move away from talking about the term gangster because, like, with everyone you call every situation right now, you mention, like, you say Money Man, I think hustler. Sure, you say
but
this,
you're not a gangster if you're not a hustler. You gotta be a hustler first to become a gangster.
You could definitely be a hustler without being a gangster.
You can be a hustler without being a gangster, but you can't be a gangster without being a hustler.
Yeah, I in my opinion, I think Money Man is a gangster hustler.
Yeah, he a gangster hustler.
But at the same time, though, like you're not mentioning we're not really highlighting the parts that make him a gangster. We just talk about the parts that make him a hustler and makes him smart.
Yeah, but see, gangsters are smart. In my opinion, gangsters are smart.
I think we just like smart gangsters. Because I think we got some.
Well, but you know, some people, like you say, it is different what you call this. Because some people may say, hey, a real gangster wouldn't have did no stupid shit like that. Or you could just say a dumb gangster would do that. Mm-hmm. But it's about how you want to look at it. But I think a gangster, like somebody who a gangster, he would be like, yeah, that wasn't gangster. like a real gangster would look at this situation and probably be like, all this dumb shit y'all did, what's gangster about that? Mm-hmm. I think a real gangster, Big Meech will look at this situation and be like, what the fuck was y'all thinking? So you gotta remember, like, Big Meech went to jail because of his brother. Mm-hmm. His brother shit fucked up and then that leaked over to him. And even then he had a chance to beat it. But I think he played it out just because he was just like, man, fuck it. Like, man, I done did all this shit all these years. Yeah, like, man been getting money since he was 17. He 37 now. Like, nigga, 20-something years on the street of all this shit they did. Of not even coming close to getting caught. Only reason they got caught, no, really, it wasn't because of his brother. They got caught because the fucking guy who did they books. Who did the books. This nigga, somebody tried to rob him. And he shot the nigga. Like, he came home to his house. Somebody was there trying to rob him and he killed him. That was justifiable. The police found a brick of cocaine in there. Like, that's how they went down. That was the beginning of the end. And then he got caught with that brick in there, and he told from there. And he had the books. He had the records of all their whole operation. Now, how lucky is that for the police? Like, that's why Big Meats went down. And he was so flashy. He didn't hide nothing. Man had giraffes in the club. Yeah. And he got caught because of that. Not because, because they were so solid, they used to skate by. Their names used to come up sometime in investigations, but people never really paid them no attention for some reason. But hey, shit happened. But this is crazy though. Like, these niggas took the key to the city. My thing is, why the fuck y'all gave him the key to the city anyway? Y'all know what his name was associated with and all this shit. He don't deserve no key to no city. He a drill rapper. He up and kill the city. Every time some niggas slide, they probably listening to some Durk before they did that shit. The presumption, why the American system of justice grants everyone the presumption of innocence until proven guilty in a court of law. In the village of Broadview, the court of public opinion of residents has even higher moral and ethical standards of behavior. And our public partners must also reflect the same uncompromising standards demanded by our residents. Given the news that Lil Durk Banks has been arrested in Florida and charged with murder for hire, the village Broadview is withdrawing our honorary key to the village granted to Durk and is terminating our partnership agreement with his youth organization, Neighborhood Heroes. Man, listen. Court of public opinion, man. What you said earlier? Internet undefeated. Undisputed. Look it up.
She's a nurse and she been doing a bunch of stuff in the community. So I'm gonna pass the torch.
On behalf of the Village of Bellwood, we are honored to present this key to the city to Durk Banks, Neighborhood Heroes. This key is a token of our appreciation for your collaboration and partnership. Thank you.
What the hell you got on?
You gave him 2 keys.
You got a key. 2 keys.
So I'm gonna let my daughter read it. She's a nurse and she been doing a bunch of stuff.
Great time.
Villages for your support and for your partnership. With all the amazing work that Durk Banks has done over these years, he realizes that none of this could be done without each and every one of your support. So we want to take this time right now on behalf of Durk Banks to recognize both of you mayors with our Kaleidoscope partnership through Neighborhood Heroes. On behalf of we want to
took it away, Mr. Banks. God damn, he ain't no kid, he ain't no Candace Phillip, god damn it. God damn. Hey man. Lil Durk, man. Hey man, I wish this man the best. I hope they don't. I'll be kind of conflicted with this type of stuff. And it's like, okay, we don't know if he did. Okay, we don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure most people leaning towards this nigga did this shit. Like, allegedly, but I think that's what people are leaning towards. I mean, everybody innocent to proven guilty, but hey, you know.
What's crazy is this all happened this month. It's just the 27th, and they gave him the key. The plaque says October 18th, 2024.
And he knew he had it. Like, allegedly, if he did do this, he's innocent to proven guilty. But if he is guilty, if he knew he did this shit and accepted this key, but fuck that. What about all the shit you done did before this? You accepted this key. You know damn well you shouldn't have got this fucking key. Like, sometimes the good you done did don't erase some of this bad shit. Like, but I mean, I guess it was a good moment, I guess, for him. But, hey man, that shit over now, nigga. They took the key back. I wonder where that key is. That bitch at his house, they done went and got that bitch. You bring one of them watches out of there too, shit. Shit, nigga. But hey, man, but it's like, okay, like wishing them the best. Like, is it wrong to hope that, like, to be like, hey man, like, man, I hope he make it out of this? I guess if he actually did it, it would be wrong to say that. I don't know.
They asking the mayor if he gonna get back his money. I don't think he should. I don't think. I mean, in all honesty, I don't think he should give the money back.
Who, Durk?
The mayor.
Give Durk his money back?
Yeah.
For what?
Like the money's spent.
Yeah, like, but you obviously you gave this money to help people.
You know what I'm saying?
Why would you say, hey man, I want my money back? That wouldn't be good.
I received this in a public fashion. Like when you give your money to church, like in the tithes, the money is spent.
Yeah,
like,
you know, gonna be an Indian giver, bro.
Like, and if anything,
oh man, can I say that? Oh man, I'm sorry. Don't cancel us. I was just messing around.
But if anything, if it's true that he is guilty of being a murderer for hire, then why not keep this money and use it for good for the city? Like, why would I give this back?
You gotta try to get some type of good karma.
Yeah, like, shit, why would I return this? Like, we don't. Like, this money's gonna go to good.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good look. You done took the money back. Like, how he gonna take it back anyway? He locked up. Like, what he gonna do? Hey man, y'all go down there and get my money. Like, what he gonna do? Like, he in jail. Like, his lawyer gonna be there. Dang, he done got his ass. We gotta get one of these other one of these damn rappers for this shit. Somebody call Chief Keef. But hey man, OTF has went down, man. Hey man, the best to them boys in that situation, man. But hey man, I hope these other rappers and stuff, man, y'all better chill out, man. Y'all making money, y'all stars, man. Keep that shit going. Do some constructive shit. Stop being destructive. Shit. Alright, man. We're gonna go to the next topic. Hey man, that's it for today. Stacking Wood Podcast, your boy Stack, Nate. You know, we held it down today. We gonna, Wood come back, we gonna keep holding it down. We got more stuff coming for the podcast. We gonna have some interviews. We got interviews coming. Hey man, and we gonna keep building and making this thing better and better for y'all. Stacking Wood Podcast, we out.